What's poppin'? So listen, this is a review for Barre, the bar class. So first of all, I'm 6'2", 220 plus pounds. Okay. Second of all, my wife does this class all the time. They knew her name. Ashley, how did you get? What has been your experience at your bar class? Shout out Barre. That's where we went.
I didn't know I was going to be a part of this.
Sorry, you're on this.
I love doing bar. It's been great for me.
And how long have you been doing bar?
Almost 2 months.
And do you feel stronger doing bar?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the problem. I don't feel stronger doing bar. I did bar tonight for the first time at Barre, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I felt like a little pansy. Not only because my wife could do all the moves and her toe was perfectly pointed out, but when the lady told me to kick my leg up, I felt insulted. She not only said kick it up, she said kick it up higher. And then she hollered, post. And she was playing all types of music from the 90s, which made me feel old because I hadn't heard Christina Aguilera Dirty in 25 years. Now, am I saying that bar is bad? No. I'm just saying I'm terrible at it. Now, I know you're going to say, Tyler, you just have to keep doing it and you'll get better. That might be the case, but the reality is, I might go back. Ashley has you have one free class or one guest a month with a little membership. I might come back once a month. But that's probably about it, because that was hard. That was legitimately hard. Shout out to everybody who does bar. Shout out to all the fellas who think they are buff. Y'all need to go ahead and go try bar. I don't work out at all. Literally. Maybe that's why it was so hard for me. But the young lady who was teaching the class, you remember her name? You gotta shout her out.
Katie. Shout out Katie.
Shout out Katie at Barre. She said that her husband lifts weights, and she said it would still be challenging for him. So if you lift weights and you're in shape, still go. It's supposed to be on point. Also, shout out. Here's another thing that I noticed when I'm not good at something, and it kind of goes back to when I was in school too. Whenever I knew I wasn't gonna be able to do a move, I instantly went back into I'm gonna make a joke mode. It's like one of those insecurity. That's not a word. Insecurities. And so I was like, there's this one move where you're supposed to be doing these little push-ups on the bar, right? And so at one point she said, you're supposed to do this. Say this is the bar right here. You're supposed to be doing these joints. And then she has you go back.
Pulsing.
Nah, but when you have to go back and do the little curls, you know what I'm talking about? And then she looked me square in my eye and said, lower. I said, you're not talking to me because I'm 6'2", 225 plus. My black ass ain't going no lower. Shout out, what's her name again, Laura?
Katie.
Shout out to Katie, though, because even when we was doing the pirouettes, I don't know what it's called. What are the things called when you put your feet? It was like pure ballet moves. You know what I'm talking about?
Pliés? I don't know. I have no idea.
Pliés. We was doing pliés. And she had the audacity to get in front of me and correct me, even though I did not move an inch. I appreciate her, though. Here's why I appreciate her. Because she knew I wasn't able to do any of the moves, and she still, kept the class going. You know what I'm saying? I thought she was just going to be like, sir, you need to leave because your big black ass ain't doing nothing right. But she didn't. Shout out to you, Katie. And shout out to Barre or any bar establishment. Make sure just go and check it out. It's quite the workout. And it's also, for somebody who hasn't worked out in a while, I feel like it's a great way to get back into working out. Especially because, you know what I like the most, actually, is the very end. And I actually noticed this about yoga when I was doing it with the homie Mike Schamberg. Shout out to Mike Schamberg. I think he's at Power Yoga CDA or something like that. But what I noticed that is in both of those situations, because yoga's hard too, but at the end, when you're cooling down, that's hands down.
Series.
Huh?
The stretch series.
The stretch series. That was the best part. Except for when she had us do, I'll say this. It was the best part because it was relaxing. I was like, yo, thank you, Lord, for this experience. I was really it just let me chill. Like all the stress of life just went away, you know. It was just great. Here's what I didn't like though. Again, I'm 6'2", not flexible. I got no abs, especially lower core strength. And she said, okay, now do crisscross applesauce with your legs. And I said, all right, we finna do something. You know what I'm saying? It'll be all right. She hollered, now take this arm, put it behind your head, and stretch. And let me tell you, I was like this. Oh, shit.
It was like...
Yeah. And we were all facing each other. That was the most disrespectful part. I feel like she did that on purpose. We couldn't look away from each other when we did crisscross applesauce. That was this. Now, Katie, was it Katie?
Yeah.
Katie, that was disrespectful. You know you wrong for that one. She know good and well my big black ass can't cross my legs like that. And then she hollered, okay, straighten up. And I was I did this. Yo, so messed up. Oh my gosh. But overall, it was a good experience. I feel like I did okay for a beginner.
Yeah,
Here's what else is messed up. My father-in-law did this class like 2 weeks ago, and I said, Pat, is it hard? He was like, no, it wasn't that hard at all. I went in there and almost died. It was ridiculous.
They did two different types of classes.
So which class did I just do?
You did bar all level.
Okay, what did he do?
He did bar on the mat, so it's mainly core on the mat.
My core is weak. I was in there. If this is my core, I was looking at. But I did like it because you was on your back. Until you had to do the thing where we put the ball in between your feet and you was doing the crunches to the ball. Nah, between that, the end stretch, and then pulses, when she was doing, hold on, she was doing this joint. Pulse. Nah, man, you're doing too much, Katie. You gotta relax. But listen, shout out Bar U. It was a great experience. Shout out to all the bar places here in town. Make sure y'all go do you some bar. It's on point, man. Just try it one time. And try yoga. Shout out to the homie Mike Schamberg. That was quite the experience. We out here in North Idaho. We in these streets. We out.